Hi, my name is Ivan and I'm with Zucker Marketing based out of San Antonio, Texas. And thank you so much for taking the time to talk with Eric. We specialize exclusively in helping trade companies like roofers, glass repair companies, and painters get more customers through Google searches. We've helped over 100 companies just like yours to do exactly that. And in this video, I'm going to show you specifically what's holding your website back and what your top competitor is doing differently that's allowing them to beat you right now. Let me start with a quick result here from a recent client. So we've worked with a glass repair company, a similar market to yours. When they came to us, they were getting roughly 4 calls a week from their website. And after we implemented the same changes that I'm about to show you, they were getting 11 leads a week within 90 days. I'm sharing this because I want you to understand that what I'm about to show you isn't theoretical. These are real changes that produce real results for companies exactly like yours. Now, let's take a look at your website here. So compared to your top competitors, your website is average at best. And I'm going to show you exactly why. The gap isn't about how your website looks, it's about how Google sees it. And right now, Google doesn't see it the way it needs to in order to put you in front of customers who are actively searching for your services. There are 3 main areas where your website is falling short. So let's go through each one. The first one is content. Now, Google is looking for 1,000 words on your homepage. And the more relevant content you have, the more Google considers you an expert in your field, and the higher it's willing to rank you. Let's do a quick word count here on your homepage. Just give me one moment, please. Okay, so you have 662 words on your homepage. And that is significantly short of what Google wants to see. So adding additional relevant content to your homepage would directly improve how Google ranks you. Number 2 is keywords. Keywords are the exact words and phrases your customers type in Google when they are searching for a business like yours. For example, someone in your market might type in residential window glass repair, Clarksville, Tennessee. Okay, and when they click on search, Google scans your website looking for those exact phrases. And the more you use the right keywords throughout your content, the more Google considers your website relevant for those changes, and the higher it ranks you. However, repeating those keywords too many times is called keyword stuffing. And Google will actually penalize you for it. So the goal here is strategic usage. Now let's look at how Google actually displays results, search results. When you do a search, you'll see 3 types of results. At the very top, sometimes it's going to be sponsored results, or sometimes it's going to be here. Okay, and right below the sponsored results, usually, is going to be the map pack, and this is the map pack right here. So the map pack, which takes into account the distance of businesses from the person doing the search. So being here is extremely valuable because these listings get a lot of attention and clicks. The results here are actually your complete Google business profile, and that includes your reviews, a call button, updates, and more, and not just a link to your website. Below the map pack are organic searches, or organic search results, which many people call the real results because they are not ads. And these are the websites Google considers the most relevant because that's based on the keywords being searched and the factors about the quality of your website. And this is the main competitor in the organic search results. This is exactly who is taking the customers from you right now. Let me show you what they're doing that you're not. Okay. So they have a crystal clear call to action moment when you land on their homepage. They have an enormous amount of keyword optimized content throughout their website. They have detailed service pages, a regular updated blog, tons of great content, And every one of these things tells Google that this is an important, trustworthy website. And Google rewards them by putting them at the top of the search results. Now, let's look at the numbers behind both websites. So, we use a professional tool called Ahrefs, and this is a tool used by SEO specialists to evaluate websites. Now, let me walk you through what these numbers mean in plain English. So, the DR rating here, or the DR, is the level of trust Google has in your website. UR is the overall rating or strength rating of your website. Backlinks are links from other websites pointing to yours. So think of them as recommendations or shoutouts from around the internet. And the more high quality backlinks you have, the more important Google considers you or your website, and the higher it ranks you. And let's compare your numbers to your competitors' numbers. So for now, you have 10 for video rating, 0 for your UR rating, 198 backlinks, 89 referring domains, 191 keywords, and in the last 30 days, your website had 330 visits or traffic. And this is your competitors. So they have 66 for the DR rating, 26 for the UR rating, more or less 96,000 backlinks, almost 3,000 referring domains, more or less 18,000 keywords, and in the last 30 days, their website had more or less 149,000 visits or traffic. And what this means in plain English is that Google currently trusts their website significantly more compared to yours. And that difference translates directly into them getting or receiving more leads or calls from customers who search for exactly what you offer. Customers who never even saw your website because your competitor showed up first. So to summarize what we've found, your website needs better content, more keywords to meet Google's requirements, and you need significantly more high quality backlinks to close the trust gap between your website and your competitors. So each of these are fixable, and none of them require rebuilding your website from scratch. They are specific, targeted improvements that will directly impact where Google ranks you, and thus how many new customers you get versus your competitor. Now, some of these changes are things you can begin with working on yourself, and this video has given you a clear picture of exactly where to focus, but if you want to quickly and completely beat your competitor, we can also help. Our founder, Samuel Torcott, is a marketing specialist who has worked with trade companies for over 25 years. He does a limited number of 3 20-minute deep dive calls with business owners where he builds a specific action plan tailored to your website, your services, and your local market. It's a genuine working session, not a sales call, so he'll tell you exactly what you should do and in what order, and you can take that plan and do whatever you like with it. Eric is going to be following up with you within a couple of days, and if what you've seen in this video resonates with you, it's worth 20 minutes of your time to talk with him directly. And thank you so much for your time. Have a good day. Bye.